Den möchte ich aber noch vielleicht umbringen.
Fall by my hand.
Da wird nicht mehr so viel kommen. Okay, es kommt doch noch was.
What should I do?
War wohl keine besonders gute Idee, das zu tun.
A tale for the ages.
Aber wir können ja mal ein bisschen was zaubern, damit wir Ruhe haben. Ja, das war genau das, auf was ich hinaus wollte. So, einmal richtig durch die Durchwolke durch. Schild 2. Und zum Schluss nochmal ihn hochhelfen.
Got to keep fighting. You can leave.
No bloom, all doom. The lesson is death.
So. Ja, das war mir klar, das war so. Oh. Jetzt ist der auch da. Dann werden wir uns mal für seine Pein ein bisschen revanchieren.
Swift and lethal. Hatazeth.
Aufhelfen. Und seht's. Ja. War doch mehr Leute als ich dachte. Ich glaube jetzt hätten wir genug Schaden gefressen, um schlafen zu gehen.
One horn! The stink of Avernus! Advocatus Diaboli!
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlak, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Jetzt weiß er das schon
If by
begegnet.
met you mean hoofing it through the hells with this fucker on my tail.
Shut it, devil! I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlak, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlak fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof! Clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlak. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlak's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlak's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No! I will not be tricked!
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the Blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlak. I promise not to lose sight of it. even when the hells burn hottest.
Okay, das war ein klassisches Uff. Na, dann reden wir mal mit denen.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlak. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have Sue, anyway.
Good thing for Will that Karlak called a truce. A tiefling that mighty would shred him to pieces and burn the remains. Now, what did you need?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Thank goodness that's all dealt with. The odds are stacked high enough against us already. They'll need to turn on each other. Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer. We all have our burdens, one way or the other. I assure you it's not. Don't get me wrong, you did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mistra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study. Yet it is life's most worthy pursuit in my impartial, if not humble opinion.
Okay. Passt, dann gehen wir weiter.
Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the evening. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun. I was so hoping you'd say that. Until later then.
Okay. Hallo Will, du willst reden?
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells! Older Ravengard's been taken. I know him better than most. He's my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. Just the one. Yours truly. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. Such a rift isn't so easily mended. But it's not so wide that I'd let my own father suffer at his captor's hands. I know, and you're right. When I look into a mirror, I see two faces. I see the Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And I see Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Oh, er ist nett.
I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzo Baranzan would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I'm all for it. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist, brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay, daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show.
Kommt schon für mich.
Tempting. Give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two.
Na, schauen wir mal.
Seems like Will and Karlak will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
Es ist ja wie das.
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
Das ist schön.
It's called faith. Duty. It doesn't have to add up to me as long as I serve. I'm part of a bigger plan. One that will be revealed in time. That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own. I told you already. I surrendered my memories for the sake of the mission. Shah's secrets must be protected. Duty demands it. Once I fulfill my mission, I can have my memories restored.
Okay.
Fine. What's on your mind? Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Oh, so.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place. Oh. Another time, of course.
Okay, das ist die Option mit daten, sie zu daten. Aber das will ich gerade nicht. Ich möchte ja quasi mit ihm anbandeln. Also mit Astarion. Ich bin neugierig,
I'll give it a shot.
wie es ist, mit Astarion anzubandeln. Aber jetzt kann ich mal schlafen gehen. So. Und wir machen eine lange Rast. Hallo, da ist er. Da ist er ja. Moment, ich muss Tieren sprechen. Hallo. Hallo, du. Hi.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Oh.
Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Oh. Er ist ein Süßer. So, wir werden uns wieder den Raben holen. Und ja. Und dann verlassen wir das Camp. Fortsetzung folgt.